It still turned over too much. This is insane. If you guys are new here to the channel, consider subscribing if you enjoy the content. I upload every Sunday and we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2023. Let's make it together. Come on. Let me introduce you to the star of today's video, the Sunbird. This is by far my most unstable disc that I've ever thrown. Today we're gonna play a 9-hole round here at Ängsjö using only the Sunbird. And this disc is so flippy, I don't even know how to throw it on most of these holes. You basically can't make the disc hyzer. Let's get going. First shot, 80 meters straight ahead. You can see the basket on top of the little hill right there. I'm just gonna put it on as steep of a hyzer as I can and try to get it to go kind of straight. Well, I tried. That is crazy understable. It landed right here on the next tee pad. The funny thing about this one is that it's a 7-speed, but even when I spin putt it, it still flips over. That's how unstable it is. Let's just try to smooth it over to the basket here. Still flipped up to flat. I threw it so soft on this hyzer. Still flipped up to flat, but that's actually a putt. If I can go under par on this course, I'm gonna be really happy. Because this disc is basically unthrowable. It's a par. Hole 2, 60 meters straight ahead. You can see the basket just in there. Gonna try to do the same thing, but throw it even smoother this time. Just no power. It still turned over too much. This is insane. It's a really long look, but it's still a look for the birdie. And here I'm gonna have to spin putt it with a hyzer and get it to flip up to flat and go into the basket. I thought the wind was gonna push it more. It's a right to left here. That's another par. Hole 3 is a really tricky shot. It's 60 meters. You want to go to the left of the first pole and then straight in right before the second pole. And the basket is just up there. Hyzer release through here, land kind of vertical and just go right. That's the plan. Just a slight hyzer. It flipped too quick. I might be able to get a birdie on the next hole though. That's what I'm hoping for. Really long look again. Yeah, this is gonna be impossible. 3 par saves in a row. All right, here I might actually be able to get a birdie. 42 meters straight ahead. I'm gonna go for a jump putt. I still have to release it on hyzer. Oh, sit. Okay, it's a putt. It flipped up to flat and the wind just pushed it. It didn't want to drop. I thought it was an acerun at first, but that should be a birdie. Just snuck it in. The disc was wet, so it kind of slipped out, but it's a birdie. 100 meters uphill. I would go for the birdie, but I've got a bit of an injury, so I'm not gonna go full power. I'm just gonna try to smooth it out on a hyzer, get it to flip over and turn into a roller and get as far as possible. But I'm gonna be happy with the par here. And by the way, going with the Sunbird on this hole. That's actually a good line. Flip over more. Okay, perfect line, 18 meters short. I'm happy, it's okay. I'm gonna go for the hyzer around the tree. Come on. Oh, just behind it. Good bid, flipped up a bit too much again. Tap in for par. I don't think I've ever thrown this disc on a forehand, so let's try it out. Oh my God. It actually kind of worked. It flipped up to flat, the headwind pushed it up into the tree limbs, but that's like a C1 edge putt for the birdie. I'm actually surprised it flew kind of straight. I thought I was gonna turn it over, however I did it. We might be able to get to -2 here. Going with the Sunbird, by the way. Oh, dead center as well. That was such a good putt. Let's go. You might recognize this hole from last week's ace race. If you haven't seen the video, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but go look at it. I'm just gonna say that I hate that basket. But today, it's a little bit whiter than it was in the last video. Let's go stand still again, actually. It's better for my injury. Oh, it's too low. Now it's switched to a tailwind, so that's why it dropped. But that sets up for a highlight putt. This one is even further than the last one. Come back. Nope. Flipped over. All right, it's a par. Still -2 though, with the glove on. 68 meters straight ahead on top of the hill. If you guys haven't watched the first spin the wheel challenge we did on the channel, it was me and my father here, and I actually got the Sunbird on this hole. If I remember correctly, I think I actually got the birdie. So let's try to do that again. The wind pushed it straight again, but it's pin high, maybe like a 7-8 meter putt. I thought it was gonna flip more, but the wind just pushed it. It was a bit closer than I thought actually. So like 6 meters for the birdie. And for -3, the wind switched again, so now I have a tailwind here. But it's in, -3, let's go. Hole 9, Sweden's easiest hole ever. 38 meters, straight ahead, up on the hill. I would throw a Skamahawk with this disc over the tree, but I don't have a cameraman, so I can't get it on film that great. So I'm just gonna go for a jump putt, try to get the ace. Actually, last time I played this course, I got a forehand ace with a Sonic right here. Has anyone else ever got a forehand ace with a Sonic? Tell me in the comments. That was pathetic. Pushed down by the wind again. Should be a birdie though. And that's -4, right? That's a lot better than I thought I would do. It's in, let's go. Look at my glasses. Can't see anything. But that's it for this time. I know it's just a short little video, but I guess it's better than nothing, I hope. But look forward to next week's video. It's gonna be a good one. I can't say too much, but it's gonna be special. But yeah, that was it for today's video and the start of the show, the Sunbird. This was actually the first run of the disc that today is called the Genius. When it first came out, it was called the Sunbird and the Suncrow, or the other way around. I don't remember which one was first. But then they changed it to Genius and they made it in premium plastics and stuff. It's really beat in, and that's why it's so flippy. I think I actually ran it over with my car once just to make it even flippier. So if you want a flippy disc, I can recommend driving it over with your car. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Remember to like, subscribe and comment down below what you want to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.